Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm so excited. Today is our Back to Basics series. We are running this series to the Saturday before Palooza. P.S. If you have not gotten a Palooza ticket, we can't be friends anymore because, hello. It looks like it's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. The VIP tickets are sold out, but the premier tickets still allow you to get into the party and the breakout sessions on Friday. I am super, super, super excited that Lavelle has just launched so many great things for us for this Palooza. I think it's going to be the best one yet. But anyway, our Back to Basics series today is from Angela Lambosis. She is one of the OGs of the Evo squad, and she and I joined literally 6 minutes apart. I don't know, something like that. We were born very similar. No. But she is a 200K leader in this company, and she is going to take us to Back to Basics today. Give it up for Angela.
Hey guys, thank you so much, Jen. And thank you guys all for hopping on here. I don't know who was just on Sheila and Kim's call, but can I just say that Megan and Sarah were amazing. So if you did not listen to that call this morning, you have to listen. And I think every one of us wants a Sarah on our team. I totally agree with that. She just talked with so much passion and was just so amazing. And Megan, the mindset thing, guys, you have to go listen to it. So when Sheila posts that replay, please, please, please go listen because it was awesome. Guys, first of all, I'm going to apologize to you. I have a head cold. I almost canceled on this, but I don't cancel. So, because I just have so much stuff to bring you guys. And I get so excited talking about back to the basics that I was like, oh, I can put my makeup on today. Oh, I can do my hair today just for these ladies. And then I'll probably go back on the couch and keep working. So guys, that's okay, right? But let's pop in the chat down below why you started sharing this product. Go ahead, pop it down in the chat because we're really gonna go back to basics here. All right. I can tell you that the reason why I started sharing Thrive purely by accident. It was just because I felt so good and I hit the promoter button wrong. Okay, I ordered wrong. I hit the promoter button because I thought I was going to get something for free. And 10 minutes later, I had a call from Jennifer saying, what did you do? And I said, I have no idea what I did. I thought I was going to get something for free. And she said, but now you could make this much money. Would that help? And I said, oh my God, yes. How do I do that? And she said, talk to everyone you know and tell them how good you feel. All right, so let's look over here. Jen says, literally, I couldn't shut up. True story. Mindy, I'd love to help others feel amazing as I do. Absolutely. I was a couch potato. I loved the referral program. I wanted to Thrive for free. I didn't even know that was an option at the time, but then it happened and I was like, I clicked the button because it was going to be free and I knew I was going to get my 2 referrals. It's great. And Tracy goes, because you asked. Yeah, because I asked. Guys, when I first started this, we couldn't stop talking. And I think so many times we get caught up in our own head that we just stop, right? How many people did you talk to a day back then when you first started sharing? Was it 5? Was it 10? Was it everybody? Guys, I was hitting up people in the grocery store that I didn't even know that had soda pop in their cart because I used to be a soda pop person. Literally, I would stop them and say, girl, if you only knew what this patch did instead of all that soda, you wouldn't be buying that soda right now. I was crazy, still crazy. Obviously, you can tell. But I didn't stop talking to people. But what changed? What changed for you when you stopped talking? Did people get annoyed with you? Were you getting negative feedback from people? Were you having friends stop talking to you and unfriending you on Facebook? Here's a funny story. They weren't your friends to begin with, because your friends should be supporting you no matter what. I attack people in the grocery store. It's true, Jed, it's true. Did your confidence take a hit, right? Did you start doubting yourself, doubting your company, doubting your product? Did you start worrying about what other people were saying about you? These are all things that happen to us, and it's completely normal and it's completely human. We don't want people talking negatively about us, right? We always want people to think the best of us. But here's the thing, I'm going to tell you a story. And if you have littles around, please put your earbuds in, because I get a little funny and I'm really down to earth here, right? But this is what I tell a lot of people. If the person is not paying your bills, so look and see who's paying your bills. If it's you, put you down below in the chat that it's you paying your bills, right? You, your husband, just you, whatever, right? And then who are you sleeping with at night? Who are you going to bed with at night, right? If it's you and your spouse, if it's just you, it just whoever it is, right? Who are you going to bed with at night? Okay, those are the only two people's opinions that matter about what you do. Nobody else's opinions matter. And that's a little hard to hear, but if they're not paying your bills and I'm not sleeping with them at night, they don't get a choice about what I do every single day. They're not going to stop me from sharing what I love. What product has helped me get over my headaches? What product has helped me lose over 70 pounds? What product has helped me sleep better at night? My digestive system. Y'all, my digestive system was a dang mess. Okay, so they don't get an opinion. All right, and I wake up every single morning and the first thing I say to myself before I get out of bed is thank you, God, for giving me another day to change someone else's life. That is the very first thing I say before I even pop my capsules in the morning. Okay, because I get another chance. Do you know how many people don't wake up in the morning? Okay, we have another chance to make people's lives better. All right, so I heard this quote. One of my friends, they send me quotes almost every day. And this was this morning's quote. And it said, don't change yourself so other people will like you. Be yourself so the right people will. And I heard that this morning and I was like, how many of us get on Facebook and we try to be somebody that we're not? We try to be like Jennifer. We try to be like Selena. We try to be like Megan. We try to be like whoever. Y'all, your people know that. Be yourself, okay? Be your crazy, loving, soulful self, and the right people will be attracted to you. So we're going to go back a little bit to how many people are you talking to a day? We're back to basics. So right down in the bottom here, how many people do you talk to a day? Pop that down in the bottom, okay? Because I was talking to somebody the other day, not in this company. I deal with a lot of people who work at different companies. But one person said to me that they were talking to 5 people a day. 5 people. And one question I say is, okay, so you're a farmer and you have 5 seeds in your hand and you go out to the farm and you put those 5 seeds a day in the ground. How long do you think it's going to take that farmer to harvest his crop with 5 seeds a day? Okay, it takes talking to, and it doesn't mean that you have to ask them the question if they're interested in your product, your opportunity, but it means you're having a conversation. Okay, you can't have a conversation with 5 people a day and plant that seed and expect to harvest the way that you want to right now in bonus season. You are in bonus season. I know Jason Camper hates those words, but it's true. You're in bonus season right now. Okay. So when you are talking to people, I want you to count the amount of seeds that you're planting. How many people are you commenting on their stuff? Are you giving them compliments? Are you asking how their kids are? Are you seeing how their surgery went? all of these things. You need to talk to more people. And how many of you guys are red personalities? Okay, if you don't know what a red personality is, all right, go Google that. I am a red personality, okay? I love just getting results. Instant gratification, right? You want those results. You want to share. You want to give people that value. You want them on this product. You want them promoting this product with you. But do they have enough value, right? Because how many people are having conversations and asking the question, and when somebody says no, you try to talk them into it, or you just let them go and you totally forget about them later, right? You're not following up. But they don't know what they don't know. And I want you to think back about when you started. Did you immediately say yes? I can tell you it took Jennifer quite a while to talk me into even doing a trial of this, because I wasn't going to pay for something that didn't work. Because I had been there, done it, right? So it literally took me a while. People don't know what they don't know. So it's up to you to continue giving them value. And one of the things I think that so many red personalities do is we ask the question, we move on. We ask the question, we move on. But are we making people feel special? Are we hearing their pain points? Are they a mom who's dealing with 3 kids at home and want to pull their hair out, and they're worried about, you know, making dinner, making sure the kids don't die, right? And all of the things, right? Like, are you relating to them? Okay, that you have to relate to them. You have to find that pain point that they're dealing with and how you can help them with that pain point. I'm a huge person on pain points, because this is so crucial to helping you make those connections with other people. And finally, Selena, you're absolutely right. Ask questions. You're right. Like, find those pain points for people. You need to be proud of yourself, your products, and your company. Okay. As I said previously, I work with a lot of people who are from different companies. And let me tell you something. There isn't one, not one, y'all, not one other company who does what Le-Vel does for us. Okay? Not one. And I even went to one of the top people in social media marketing, and I said, have you ever heard this before? Heard of these bonuses and how they offer this to us and how they do this for us? And the person said, no, never. And he deals with a lot of network marketing companies. Not one other company has ever done this like this before. There's not one other company like Le-Vel who gives us everything that we need for our success. Okay? You can't say his name. I could say his name. Who knows Fraser Brooks? How many of y'all follow Fraser Brooks? I'm very, very good friends with Fraser Brooks. All right? He has said there isn't one other company out there. Now, is he going to say that to somebody in Herbalife? Probably not. But you know, guys, that gave us a lot of credibility over here. Okay. You need to know, you need to be proud of the fact of your products and your company. And you need to speak that every single day. The first thing I want is when somebody thinks of my name, if they're following me, the first thing I want them to think of is I'm a thriver. There isn't nothing else. Not that I'm a wife, not that I like wine, not that I'm crazy. I want them to think of that patch. And I've been asking my people, what do you think of when you see me? And they're like, that patch that's on your arm, what does it do? Guys, I want them to know I'm a thriver. I'm a proud thriver. I love this product. I love this company more than anything in the world. And I'm a lifer over here. Okay? So you need to be that fun personality, reaching out to people and finding their pain points. And if you get in a bad spot, reach up. That's the beautiful thing over here. There are people up 8 levels, there's sidelines, there's downlines. It doesn't matter where somebody falls. Every thriver is willing to help another thriver. Okay? And that's the beauty about this business and this community and the love that we have for all of it. So guys, I'm willing to take questions if you want to ask questions. I know I talk a lot over here, but I just get very, very passionate about it. So does anybody have any questions? No? As I crunch my ice.
I have one because I think I heard it before, but I want to check. So how far did, or not how far, how long did it take you to reach the different ranks? And how many people are you reaching out to every day?
All right.
I just always love hearing people say that.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Jennifer, and you can check my math on this, I believe it was somewhere around 10 to 12 days to hit 4K. It was 30 days to hit 12K. And at that time, Rank Advance bonuses were going on. And then we were in Toronto on our first getaway that I had earned. So that was 3 months after I started, I hit 40K. And then September, I hit 80K. And November 30th, I hit 200K. So 8.5 months after I started, we went to 200K. And that was great and all because we didn't stop talking. But what nobody ever said was, you're gonna lose people, right? And I think we all fall back at some point unless we're continuing to grow our network. And you know, when you hit 200K, I was like, woohoo, we did it, okay, it's done. Yeah, it wasn't done, it was far from over. That's when the real work began, right? And we had to rebuild, and we've had to rebuild, and we've had to rebuild, and we've had to rebuild so many times. And how many people a day do I talk to? Okay, I talk to about 200 people a day. Okay. And again, that's not always asking the question. That's not always asking if they're interested in my product. That is having conversations with them, about them, building that relationship, right? But the other thing is, I also don't wait 3 weeks to ask them if they want my products or my opportunity, right? I'm pretty quick at popping that question, because you friend them, you friend somebody, right? What's the first thing that goes through your head when somebody friends you? What do they want from me? What are they trying to sell me? Right? Are they selling something? You immediately go to their profile, you immediately look to see what they're doing, right? And so I want to get that out open right away. Like I'll build, hey, how are you? I have a message that I send out. How are you? It's so nice to meet you. I'd love to connect. Da, 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 da. They tell me a little bit about themselves. I immediately relate to them, no matter what they tell me. Oh, I can remember being a single mom, raising 2 kids. It's really hard work, right? And they're like, yeah, it's super hard. Finances are really rough. Immediately, girl, I get it. If I could show you how you could make money from your phone, would that be something that may be helpful to you? If not, no big deal. I just thought I'd ask, because I do that. I do help people do that. And if they say no, I don't like unfriend them. I don't not talk to them. Now it's, we're going to continue commenting on their stuff, right? People will buy from you if they know, like, and trust you. So, yes, Rachel, question.
Good morning, lovely. So I want to know, your top tips for your activity that you should do every single day?
Oh, my DMO. Oh, Rachel, I love you. These questions were not planned. Guys, you need to have a DMO. And I like to call it a BAM, a bare ass minimum, right? And then you just go above and beyond that bare ass minimum if you want to hit bonuses. So I'm going to post on social media at least twice a day. I'm going to do stories. I'm going to show my product. I'm going to talk about my opportunity. And Jen said it best when she was talking about this was every fourth post I can say is either about your business or your opportunity. I can say, I try that, but I'm more off the cuff kind of girl. Like if I'm feeling it that day, I'm going to post it. Right. So it doesn't always happen that way, but that's what I strive to do. Right. I do a lot of blitzing. And I have to be in my own head when I do that. So I don't do that typically with a lot of people. I set an alarm like this little thing here. Okay. I have a little timer right on my desk for different times, 6 minutes at a time. I go through each and everything that I need to do that day, whether it's commenting on people's posts, whether it's commenting on people's stories, whether building that algorithm up on the 3 different platforms. I do that. I help my team. I mean, there's just so much I do in a day, but I also I work this full time, right? And the one thing that I can tell you, unless I am ill, I am at my desk. Okay. I find that I'm much more productive in my office at my desk than I am on my couch, right? Because I get lazy there, right? So being at my desk, making sure that I'm turning a sign in my head, and I do have other people do this, make a sign that says open. And when you walk into your office for the day, or you're going to start working your business, turn that sign to open, because it's just like you would have it at a store, right? You're not going to have a brick and mortar business and never open the doors, right? So turn the sign to open. And when you get up to go do something else, turn it over, because now you're closed. When you go back in to start working your business again, turn it to open. Try that for a few days. See how more conscious you are about how you work your business, right? And when I first started this, I was working 2 full-time jobs. Okay, 2 full-time jobs. And I say this a lot and I giggle at it now, but those 2 full-time jobs, the only time I had to work this business was when I was sitting on the toilet during break and when I was in the shower. Okay, those were it. I was literally doing 3-way calls from the shower. I would get somebody on a 3-way call and I'd let Jen talk and I'd mute out while I was in the shower. Okay, you have the time. It's just, how are you using your time? Is it productive or is it not productive? So I hope that helps.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mindy, can I share those verbiages in the chat group? Yeah, let me, I think my thing will work here. So my very first message when somebody responds to me is that. My second one, once they tell me what they're looking for help with, is, oh, that didn't work out very well, is that I have these all in, if you don't use either boards, and I'm just going to give a quick shout out right now to our girl, Rachel. Okay. She set up a Teams boards for us. That is phenomenal. That has all of these in this, or a lot of reach outs. So this is my third step. And then we go from there. So if they tell me yes, if they tell me no, we go from there, right? But these are really quick tools to give and have them into, I used a lot of text replacement, as you can see, right? So this is how I relate with someone. Okay. Any other questions? No? Well, I want to thank you guys all for popping on here today and letting me train you in this. I love this series, Back to Basics. So thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you guys so much for having me on.
Sorry, I didn't know where any of my buttons were. Thank you everybody for hopping on. Your team leader will get a copy of the recording, and then don't forget we have again next Saturday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And thanks so much for taking us back to basics today. Talk to you guys later. Oh, we're doing a work with me. Yeah. So if you want to hang out, you can. Our team does a guided work